The resignation of President Mubarak in Egypt changed the tone of a Brisbane rally that had now become a celebration following this morning's news.
This morning, as you're all aware, President Hosni Mubarak stood down after weeks of protesting on the streets.
25th of January, the world has changed in Egypt. Egypt become a new country. The people there has stand up, has uprise to say to the world, we are exist. All Egyptians went outside in Tahir Square. Muslim, Christian, everybody went there to say no for abusing the human right. Egyptians said, we are not going to take that anymore. Enough is enough. The government has sent their dogs in the street to try to kill the Egyptian and to stop them revolt. Egyptian did not stop. Egyptian went in, more than 320 Egyptians died for their cause. That's a big number. More than 1,000 of Egyptians has injured, and that's a big number. But for what cause? For the freedom, for better human rights. Tahrir Square and said, no, you have to go. And he gone. No dictatorship anymore in Egypt. Will never happen again. Egypt will raise up. Egypt will become a beautiful country again.
The group heard from someone live in Tahir Square, where the people had fought for more than 2 weeks for democracy.
There's a lot of jubilation round. We're seeing jubilation on the streets of Egypt, through the television, on the radio. Can you just tell us, I mean, that is obviously the real feeling that's happening there among the people of Egypt for this historic event?
Yeah, definitely it is. Everyone is celebrating in all the streets of Egypt, all over Egypt and all over the Middle East, actually, not just Egypt. People are celebrating the victory of the free will over the tyrant regime of Mubarak, yeah.
All right, thanks, Ahmed. I have one other question, which is very important for Amnesty International. With the change that's taking place, and there's still, I guess, some way to go to ensuring people's rights, do the people of Egypt believe now that their human rights, civil rights and political rights will be protected and that they'll be allowed freedom for all?
I think it will be protected because what happened is that the army didn't get involved until the very last point when actually people proved that this is what they want, and they proved that they are not accepting any kind of solutions or offers that are given by this old regime. So this is what the army is trying to protect the choice of people at the moment. If in any case the army decided to give back and try to make it like a military state or anything like that, they're gonna lose their status with people, and then it's got to be a big loss for them, and they're not willing to afford something like that. So basically, we trust the military to just to protect the choice of people and allow the civilians to choose their government and to fulfill all the other demands. Otherwise, I think now the Egyptian people are always ready to get back to Tahrir Square at any time just to make sure that their demands are fulfilled. Yeah.
I want to check up if after the tiring 3 weeks, you're going to stay for how long in the Tahrir and other squares?
I think they're going to leave Tahrir Square very soon once they got some more confirmation from the military that they are going to protect the choice of people, and they are going to fulfill all the demands. So, because as you know, the revolution has demands, and they want to make sure, people want to make sure that all these demands are fulfilled. So this is the kind of announcement that the people are waiting from the military, and I think once they hear it, they're gonna just clear the Tahrir Square once they hear that.
Thank you, Ahmed. Just so you know that the people here, the people of Brisbane, Australia, and as this is a global event, the people around the world are with the people of Egypt. We all wish you a safe time.
Some had messages for the people of Egypt.
Great. Egyptian has gone from something to something, from no life to a proper life. I consider the revolution started at 25th. The life started in Egypt at 25th of January, not today, not yesterday. When the Egyptian has uprised and Egyptian gone out to the street to say to Mubarak, no, we want a better life. That's the day when Egyptian has started. That's the day when Egyptian had made the revolution. I consider 25th of January, it is the victory of all Egyptians. Just standing up and saying to Mubarak, no, that was the real revolution.
What's the feeling of Egyptian people here in Brisbane?
Happy. Congratulations each other. Everybody is very happy because we know how life looks like in Egypt during the last, not 30 years, even longer than that. So the Egyptians now have become happier, optimistic, have hope for the future more than ever.
And finally, what's your message for the people of Egypt?
Congratulations, Mubarak. As I said in the speech, حلو يا حلو الشعب خلاص حلو. That's it.
What has the last 2 weeks in Egypt meant for you?
It meant a lot. It is an era which we never thought that will come. Egypt is young people in Egypt show the world that the Egyptians still strong and they can change the world. And it is a very happy days for us. Today is one of the happiest days in our life, and we really congratulate the Egyptian young people for the revolution, and we supporting them to continue toward the democracy.
How closely have the Egyptian people here in Australia been following what's been going on in Egypt?
We were sitting in front of the TV 24/7. Some people didn't go to work just to know what's happening, and they calling people overseas, they calling their family. It was very difficult in the beginning to see the violence, what happened from the police, and what happened to the people who lost their life. They shuhada, they marched, and inshallah, we will wish that their blood is nowhere go waste. It is really building the future of the people in Egypt.
And what's the feeling of the Egyptian people of Brisbane today?
Are they all happy? We're sending messages to each other. We congratulate each other. It is like awesome. It's really, really nice time for us. Every time we go to Egypt, before we came up was depressed because we can see the depression people go through. Now we can see the happiness for people. We can come easy to Egypt, and we will do whatever we can to rebuild Egypt.
What's your message for the Egyptian people on this exciting and celebratory day today?
مبروك 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 يحيى مصر يحيى مصر يحيى مصر.
What's your message for the Palestinian people on a day like today?
Now we can see the light coming, and what happened in Tunisia start in Tunis and come to Egypt. We hope the next will be to Palestine, freedom to Palestine, freedom. Hold on, and we will be all unity for supporting Palestine.
The people have made this revolution. Now we must wait to see if the military will live up to their promises to deliver a real people's democracy.